Like he's very happy just standing around in one small area. He doesn't have to walk around a lot and doesn't just have to rely on his W. Disruption into Burst Strike into Illidan, just walking up and just providing whatever he can. Chaos Bolt and Reality Rift and whatnot. For CK to be really annoying and really strong, obviously he does need a lot of his levels. But in the meantime, he should be able to farm, but they want kills. They want this first blood. They do have to follow up stun there from the Chaos Bolt. It'll be 1 second, but plenty of time for Biver to come in, and that'll be that. First blood secured by him. Just if he was the carry, I would say typical carry teamfight contribution. Just swipe in for the last hit, but so wants to be making these rotations to try and help out. But he's only level 2, so he wasn't even the biggest part of that gank in the first place. At the same time, down bottom, another disruption. General. Well, eventually he'll be killed. You would imagine if they had a vision here. They just throw them on the stun. Illidan will secured with that. FNG gets a Titan solution to work with for like 5 seconds. Rather have the disruption to Soul Catcher here, working together with the rest of the team, either Nomrana or the Sand King and the CK. If you're not just sitting in lane and spamming down Shadow Poison onto somebody, the arrow will be tanked up by a creep. And, well, that was a little bit overzealous. Top lane gonna go again onto DKPhobos. SoNNeikO can't quite get in range for the shackles just yet though, until it's right under the tower. TP in, coming through, vacuum comes out, but it's not gonna be enough. SoNNeikO gets a last step of damage out, but well, can quite fly across the tree line. Night Stalker will fall in return. Gonna be nice here for Team Spirit. And gold is shared. There's one big ancient stack here. Look, that's a triple. So that will be extremely helpful. But Team Spirit, they want to try and build the momentum even further. Looking for RodjER inside the jungle, inside these trees. They will find him. TP coming through though from the Viper. Dendi wants to be a part of this, gets banished up. RodjER will fall now. Try and transfer over. Another TP coming through though from SoNNeikO. They've already lost the Shadow Demon and now also gonna lose the Darkseer. More than likely a Dendi. Already threw out that Viper Strike, so now has to rely on his right clicks. DKPhobos, well, eventually should be called, and there it is. Double kill for him. And that's not exactly worth it. I don't actually know how much of an impact that kind of stuff has, because I don't use it myself, but a lot of people do. So I do apologize about that. Crystallize coming through, and will be brought down very quickly here with almost the entire Team Spirit coming in. Now the rest, Burst Strike across on the 2 heroes. Dendi doesn't really want to stick around. The rest of the team already dying. Throws out the Viper Strike, trying to keep Biver away. General also threatening, but without the Ravage. They don't really care about him. They surge forward, another Burst Strike, and start to right-click him down into the arrow, yeah? Casual chain feed here, just running them down one by one into the jungle. Not exactly what I expected, but yeah. This is what you can do. This is still the weakness of the Titan for offlane. Sure, you can win the lane, you can do quite well there, but without that Ravage, you aren't really all that threatening. You don't have a lot of damage output. Now, well, the Burst Strike will miss. Biver very low on health, but there's nothing they can really do to punish that. Still plenty of Team Spirit heals. Night will stun though from Crystallize, time to cleave away, but now the epicenter, they turn the wrist around, stick charges into another Burst Strike. We really even have to stop here. Illidan comes through with the Phantasm. Now Dragpack and Crystallize out of armor here right now, but the Shackles will keep Illidan safe. Dendi in the middle of that gets stunned up as Illidan falls. The walls as well. DKPhobos, iLTW trying to do what they can. But this time, well, they're out of juice themselves. No more mana to work with to finish up either Dendi or SoNNeikO. Try and pick up somebody in the jungle. But NaVi, not gonna oblige. All sitting there except for Crystallize, and this is a big kill. And they realize it too. And trying to TP out, not gonna get it. Biver getting in range, and this is a dead Sven. Eventually. Pops a God String, not sure about this one. Oh, he just wants to farm a couple of extra creeps. Alright, alright.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh. Does the illusion also have the extra string? We're taken care of here as I brought down a tier 1 tower, even committing the Shadow Shaman words for it. So now, okay, gonna run into each other. RodjER up to the high ground here at daytime, down to half health. Iron Shells continue to tick away. Vacuum keeps SoNNeikO away. iLTW coming in for the extra bit of damage, but the rest of NaVi coming through to get the shackles up. Epicenter being channeled up to turn this around. Triple burst strike here. Vacuum, but no wall. The Ravage, the wall, but no vacuum. The Ravage comes out to turn it. Dendi still in the middle of that, and well, where's the damage? It's not there. Dendi left to his own devices, and it's exactly what I said earlier. One of these Ravages where you'd rather have held on to it because it didn't really do anything. It looked great. But the burst strike beforehand set up for all of that. A lot better here for Team Spirit. The only real push that they have between the two of them. We'll get the tier 1 tower. They have the Ravage, and looks like they actually want to contest. God Strength available too. So easy. Oh, they actually have the Blink Tank in general too, so yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. FNG did a good job though, just canceling that Blink. Blink from Biver as well. They bring down RodjER, Crystallize. They gets a double stun here. And, well, Chaos Knight will have to pop it immediately. iLTW, not in fighting shape. NaVi in the middle of the pit. It did lose SoNNeikO here, but obviously the entire team's Spirit that can work. Nice little burst strike with General. Purges off the stun, gets a Ravage off. And this time, Sven, right in the middle of that, gets stunned up by an arrow or something, but now back into the fray. Stun up on Darkseer. Just leaves Illidan for General to finish off. He's able to toggle his way out. And, well, he requires some extra health. Crystallize with another blink available. And there it is. They see him. Burst strike, keeping him safe one more time, though. And another banishment. They're trying to prevent a stab on Illidan as best they can. Marana, well, he doesn't have the same protection. And he's cutting up to the north. Instead, they'll settle for FNG. Still hunting. Does he have a TP scroll? That's the next question. Yes, he does. Or just a little bit quicker. And if it wasn't for the place from teams where, like, FNG was there, was spamming Shadow Poison up on the high ground. So that was always going to prevent the blink in from Tidehunter. So they had to come in a little bit slower. But committing like 3 heroes up there was not just FNG, it was also Biver blinking in. Now, well, blinking in again here. Epicenter coming through in the back. No burst strike, not enough mana for the tip of the stick charger. We'll still find SoNNeikO as well as Crystallize with the entire team there. And Dendi next on the list. Straight up power overwhelming here for Team Spirit. NaVi not ready to react. Back up in 10. We don't actually have either Dendi or Sven, so can they stop this? I don't think they can actually. And, well, NaVi, they had the plan. General trying to slow them down. SoNNeikO's there, has the wards. Tends to bring down Illidan, but forced off the out of it. Nice little burst strike as well. Into the immediate blink out. So Team Spirit turning around. SoNNeikO slowed down General. Again, no Ravage, so no reason to stop. SoNNeikO will fall immediately. RodjER brought down again. 4-second stun just to have the icing on the cake. And I do not agree with that Ravage. You need to wait for Sven, or at least Dendi to come in. Without that, you just don't have damage. Try to pressure racks of their own. Same time down bottom though. Well, Illidan pops the Phantasm. Doesn't get the extra loot. Gonna leave them down here. Top lane. Alright, FG just gets annihilated. NaVi blinking in. Gonna get those racks very quickly indeed. A vacuum. Wall though. Trying to turn us around. They instantly get the sniper on SoNNeikO, but DKPhobos works away before he gets silenced up. Crystallize will finish the racks, and now let's try and either focus on more heroes or get themselves out, because I don't think it's worth staying around for the range racks. The Wolves will take care of that just fine. We were mid though. Well, that was the job of the Phantom Illusions. Trade 1 for 1. You don't need to poison attack. Affects building is kind of a garbage talent, so it's still going to go for the Viper Strike DPS. Plus 120 damage. It's very nice to have at level 25 indeed. So you can be that secondary DPS that NaVi needs. Now, good. Initiated on here with the hacks, but turn around on Chaos Knight doesn't have to Phantom the Desert Ravage on the Avalon. Out to everybody. Crystallize right on top. Chopping down the CK. Apocalyptic Ultimate FNG slowing down Crystallize here with his ultimates. Kicked down a little bit by Dendi. Not slowed at all, so FNG will fall. iLTW trying to continue to see what he can get. Nice little dodge there actually, and a Stormhammer. The Manta style, but Team Spirit. 5-minute smoke. Not been spotted out here. Illidan showing himself. But you really need to also get a beat on the other heroes. This Biver, well, let's see him with the ward. Gotta go in instead. Much easier target. Oh, FNG is trying to show himself, yeah. That's the one that you have to look towards. Vacuum wall here, but, well. It's FNG actually, yeah. Like, he managed to make his way out from the Shadow too, so NaVi actually botch up the initiation. Now they can start to turn things around. No more BKB. Crystallize slowed down. There's a Ravage though. They haven't expanded that just yet. Crystallize with another blink in, but stunned up. No one's dead just yet. Even iLTW surviving in the side there. And another BKB used. This time on Dendi. He's trying to run down anybody, but there's a lot of spells used and no one's really died just yet either. Walking forward, another burst strike, Butch off immediately, General. 4 seconds stun though, and yeah, he's left for dead by the rest of his team. Very confused, I was ready to shout out kills and see the team fight snowball one way or another, but now it might actually very well in favor of Team Spirit Crystallize. What was that? Just sticking around on mid while the rest of his team was continuing to retreat. But the target fire just wasn't there. After Ravage, right? iLTW dropped super low, but Crystallize went on the other direction, got stunned up again. Team Spirit just kite. Smoked up from Jet on NaVi this time around. He spotted out too though.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Shrine goes down. Can they find something here? Team Spirit is they're a little bit split up. FNG is showing himself, maybe baiting out a little bit for now. DKPhobos didn't quite get the memo, is going to be brought down. Surge, not going to be enough. At the same time, the Hex and Chaos Knight, that's a much bigger kill even. Crystallize will still take a while to burst through him, get stunned up, but well, there's no BKB or anything. We'll trigger, lose the Aegis immediately. And we'll lose the second life too, easy attacks. And the rest of the team not coming in. If he had a BKB there, maybe they can make the call. Alright, buyback on Darkseer. The huge advantage here that they gained off that series of events before the road camp. Still have the cheese. It's on iLTW. The NaVi barreling down at this bottom lane. They haven't even had to use a Ravage. But big threat is still available to Crystallize. Well, trying to burst down. FNG is still alive, and the buybacks from both of these heroes now have finally come out. DKPhobos mid. She was trying to slow people down. General, last man standing up on the high ground here for NaVi and gets a Ravage off on absolutely everybody. Dendi starts right away. Crystallize though, well, doesn't have the God Strength available just yet for another 10 seconds. So again, one of these Ravages where they can't immediately follow up with anything. SoNNeikO will have to give up his life for the cause, or the rest of his team retreats. Crystallize. Oh, BKB TP. Alright. Can't quite cancel that one. There is an opportunity for Team Spirit to make something happen down in the bottom lane. They also have the Phantasm. They have iLTW turning into a decent right click here with the Mjolnir. Are they Blink Burst Strike? But hey, guess what? Lincoln Sphere. Not the most common item as fans, so can't be faulted for not expecting. They're still gonna take the fight. Crystallize. With the Yule Scepter trying to lay him a little bit, they will take care of the Phantasm Illusions. But those won't help Team Spirit to win this fight. Now the BKB on Dendi as Illidan comes in again. He hacks, but searched away. Crystallize blink forward on DKPhobos. Epicenter being completely wasted. NaVi, they're on the run, on the hunt. Forcing Team Spirit to be on the run. Biver. Oh, I think he gives his life, but just baiting them. They're gonna bring down Shadow Shaman. The Defensive Destruction coming through as Crystallize finally pops his own BKB. Illidan though, down a half health. Stand up on a Viper here, needs to try and find some right clicks, but they're all so damn healthy still. Another burst strike in both of these cores. Close coming in, Dendi, well, he'll eventually fall after Hurricane Pike. iLTW, he's the one finally pulling his weight after this disastrous laning stage, and well, double kill for him. Now it is NaVi who get turned around on. These fights just back and forth like this entire game. RodjER will be the triple kill for iLTW. But, well, considering the way these last couple of times went with the Blink Ravage without enough follow-up, I can't really blame him for not even going for that. But at least it doesn't get caught out. That would be disastrous. Errol scared out the fact that Roshan is there for Team Spirit. Both teams on the same page there. They get rid of the vision of high ground. And the burst back. There we go. If they can kill General again, that would be big. Crystallize also go in here, trying to go on FNG, but it's tanking up disruption here, and all of a sudden Crystallize standing between a couple of heroes who still finish up the kill in the end. And then Crosslow comes to vacuum into Ravage though, turning things around. Epicenter in front, not really doing too much with Dendi, but Crystallize, well, he will take out in the end to iLTW. Shackles onto low ground. Illidan just gets up to the high ground here with the W. Brings down another one. 2 for 2 trade. Still very much in favor of Team Spirit, though. They did bring down the big heavy puncher. iLTW, though, well, if he dies, it could be a good turnaround. But Illidan, DKPhobos taking over, screening for their friend. Errol connects. Him and RodjER on the outside. General does not have the Ravage for 60 seconds. Can't even contest this. Almost have to try, don't they? Maintaining vision, just trying to be annoying with the shadow poison spam across the pit. NaVi, you see everything that's going on. Biver, well, something will dodge it just barely. Okay, suits up BKB to make sure that there's no way to interrupt it. Illidan will secure Aegis and Cheese while the rest of his team finishes RodjER by themselves. Sure, why not? He does have buyback. That's why we're just leaving a buyback status at this point. And, well, vacuum trying to see him inside the trees. SoNNeikO, well, the creeps actually find him. Drops on the walls to try and get rid of as many of these as he can. But I don't think it really actually might matter. It wasn't for his new creep have to come in, so I'm not sure if it would even matter, honestly. Illidan, if nothing else, he's pretty damn tanky. You also has an Aegis in his inventory. Let's see a refresher shot actually. Darkseer, so double wall, double hex, double Shivas, double guarding reef perhaps here for the heal at the very least. Crystallize comes in. They have to do something right now, but force stuff up on or Illidan gets himself up on the high ground. Still very much alive. Even if they kill him, it's gonna come right back. Hex coming through, no BKB for Crystallize. And so they're just running them over. One by one. Force stuffing around, kiting him, staying alive themselves, only losing FNG, Hurricane Pikes from iLTW, couple of extra light clicks, leap forward. Generally, he's still pretty damn tanky, but they don't really care about him. The Ravage has not been enough this game. And this looks like Team Spirit will run away with game number 1 here, and they're gonna get Dendi for good measure. Trying to do what he can. Trying to keep his team alive, buying back. They're not giving up just yet. Not a buyback, just sticking in here for Crystallize. So they have that, but don't have God Strength even. Gonna get another kill onto Biver. Rex is still standing actually, so as long as there's Rex, there's hope. Especially with the Sven on the team, you can deal with super creeps, mega creeps, technically as well. Maybe just 2. Maybe just 2 team fights. Like 1 to win, like decisively, get a couple of these core kills. So the arrow just lands on the Sven. Glimmer Cape looking safe for the time being. Team Spirit wants to commit here. Doesn't look like it. Would seem like a throw play. You just go in for bleeding. RodjER keeps the taps on everybody though. Gonna initiate here with the bench run on SoNNeikO, but DKB and Illidan, they see RodjER in the back. They're trying to bring him down first, and they will Crystallize. Double stun though with the Shackles also, keeping iLTW there. He's gonna be the first core to fall. Silence of the Darkseer cannot search himself out of there at all, even if it wasn't off cooldown. Slowed down the Shackles to creep. It's not gonna be helpful. Crystallize though, blinking in from another stun. Godstring still going. That'll be the secondary kill. Alright. That works. Get rid of that. Push out the middle lane. They have to spend so much time, they can't commit to top. There's still 3 heroes alive. So the moment they split up, they're dead. Team Spirit, yeah, like kill instinct if they realize that. Okay, that's something to get pops. Illidan coming through, it's a BKB, Crystallize matches that. There's a lot of illusions, so he can't fight it out against that. Maybe with General though, BKB ended on both these heroes, so Shackles onto Illidan, but defense disruption. Alright, that'll work. FNG doing quite a bit in the backlines. They will get rid of SoNNeikO in exchange. Illidan, Crystallize on the run. Dendi coming back in. Acceptable slow available from his metal strike. We call it Crystallize. They want more. They want this Chaos Knight. And the very well might get him. There it is. He also has buyback. By iLTW, able to hold on to his. He might very well have to use it. This vision has been so freaking crucial. And SoNNeikO, well, he's had Glimmer Cave and Ether Lens for this entire game, it feels like. Yeah. It is daytime, so don't have that extra night vision. Wrapping around here with the Midnight Shadow and yeah, Night Fight General here. Second double Ravage is available here if you want to, but Mino in front, back to one absolute everyone else. That's a Ravage 1. Ravage 2 even at the same time, but it felt like nothing. They lost General, they lost Crystallize. It's gonna come right back, but they'll use God Strength here before that. We'll find FNG somewhere down here. Dendi finishing him off, but at what cost? Illidan's still very much alive, Dendi not so much. Force a buyback again. Crystallize, he doesn't have his big punching power. Without the God Strength, you're severely lacking in damage. Anyway, this is something that NaVi cannot contest without the Ravages. Right. Once he respawns, he'll have the first one back. The second one will follow another half minute. They can't quite just select a hero, press A and click on the bottom left hand corner of the map. Not quite there just yet. But NaVi, the monumental task. Oh, they're taking the initiative. Blink Ravage, double Ravage going through. FNG dies immediately. Illidan pops the BKB. Has the cheese in his backpack right now, so he has to force the TP out. iLTW dropping super low himself. He does have the Aegis. Trying to trade here, trying to bring down Dendi. He's left alone, and well, 4 or 5 heroes around him. He should be able to control up immediately. Biver come back in. There it is. They still get iLTW. They still have their power with the BKB. Crystallize holding on to it until the perfect moment. And now all of a sudden Team Spirit losing more and more heroes. DKPhobos, him and Biver trying to get back in, trying to make use of that Aegis on the Mirana. And there's one crucial kill on Dendi at the very least. I guess help with the DKPhobos, like he's completely stacked. iLTW with the MKD, so all these butterflies. Well, actually, that's out. Okay, that is Ravage coming through. General showing up, double Ravage available to bring down one. Buyback immediately, and now a bit of a turnaround. Vacuum into the wall. Pretty good start now. Phantasm, 4 seconds on to Tide Hunter. It's not exactly the most important target. You only use Ravage and Dendi. His TP will be cancelled though. Him and Crystallize still sticking around to space, ripe for the taking. They'll bring down Sven. They'll bring down Dendi. Triple kill for DKPhobos. That's the wall illusions for you. And also, extra initial damage. Pretty damn solid. So now only General has it. Single Ravage available in 35 seconds.
Radiant's top barracks are
Secondary Ravage, another 30 seconds after that. Can they make this work now? People are coming through. General. They're committing on him here, so he's tanking that. Pressure at the very least. Crystallize, double stun. Starting in here onto iLTW. 1 leap, 2 leaps up the high ground. Nullify to Chaos Knights. He's actually in a little bit of trouble. They're so fast, but yeah, the cheese eaten. We'll make sure that he survives. Dendi, not so much. That's a dieback for him. And now the Starladder to Crystallize. If he falls here too, then it's all over. Finally here for Team Spirit. They lost iLTW. Bites back immediately. Ready to boot off travel right in the middle of that. Onto Illidan though, who just dies before that. General had the refresher tick in, so iLTW has to make the long walk. Somehow NaVi holding on.
Radiant's Ancient is under.
That was the wrong target to TP to, like, let's be real here. That was a misplay, but regardless, 100 seconds on the sidelines for 3 of NaVi's heroes. They were never gonna win that as soon as iLTW got back across. So GG is called regardless. Team Spirit win game here in this best of 3 series in Galaxy Battles EU qualifiers.
Choose your queen. You may now select your heroes.
Even looking towards mid, Mirana who's gonna have the triple leap. Even that might not be enough here in some circles, especially if you manage to force it out. But this is a really good play here. And Crystallize all the way outside of his base. Long range arrow after disruption into the burst strike. First blood being drawn by FNG. Team Spirit, they are not messing around. But by that time, NaVi might just decide to send Crystallize to the safe lane and make these rotations. Oh, top lane. Drag back here on the puck, and okay, he's just dead. Want to use the orb perhaps aggressively. So FNG setting up with that same kind of build. Disruption Soul Catcher. Starting this game just like game number 1, just with the finger on the gas, or with the foot on the gas. That's the expression I was looking for. Finger on the trigger time and time again here on this disruption combo. FNG eats way through the trees once again. Orb is available. Spaceship, burst strike though, it's not gonna be enough time with the extra 2 seconds stun. Another kill. That's still a combo. RodjER coming in, but what can he really do? Once again, he finds himself in a situation where he has a hard time having an impact. Because Team Spirit are the ones just dictating the pace of the game. Time and time again. That's the shackle of SoNNeikO coming through within this general make notation. Alright. NaVi putting themselves on the board. SoNNeikO actually snagging that with the ether shock before Mirana can leap away. And once again, nighttime is so annoying with it all. But you see nothing. Literally nothing. Alright, oh, Burst Rocket actually connects. Shadow Shaman dragging back. SoNNeikO throws down one spell but gets bursted by that 3 points up in the Chaos Ball. So even though RodjER came to TP, nothing he can do to help his teammate here. That's also one thing of the Night Stalker. If we are not aggressive, we were forced to be defensive like that. You're just gonna die, maybe? Stick Charters will be enough, and another TP, this time from Crystallize. That's a lot more dangerous, especially with SoNNeikO also coming back into it. Biver! Well, okay. Barely being right-clicked down on time before his own TP completes. NaVi with a big commitment here. They keep RodjER safe. Again, if you look at the net worth, it's not actually that much of a differential, but it's still slowly but surely going up and up for Team Spirit. With the way these games going so far. The only reason NaVi isn't further behind right now is Crystallize. Playing so very well in the middle lane. Okay. This time that'll connect onto Dendi, and it's an important hero. The further off it will be off the 0 second mark. It'll be like 4 seconds after a minute, full minute. Which is just silly. But it's never really been a priority. Oh god, Dendi just blinking into this one. Only level 2s, not the shortest cooldown. They're gonna be able to right-click him down. That is so unfortunate, if nothing else. So they can just get these tier 1 towers for free while still farming elsewhere on the map.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top lane, okay, that's a good kill. Biver, 100 gold away from the stick dagger, now a little bit further. Meanwhile, fight goes down, bottom RodjER will be annihilated. It's a combo, or the coil at the very least, already used on attack. One from trade across the map. And looking for more drag back, but the coil across, the arrow will fly, will be dodged. And the tower might still go down. They have new creepers coming in. Illidan, you don't quite want to tank it all that much. It was much lower, yeah, you commit to it, you get the last hit. And hope to god that you get out. What the hell? Alright. Arrow is just a leap into Starfall and into a kill. We can get the tower deny plus the walls farmed up. Again, it's essentially is like 200, 300 gold something. 9 times 25 is the average. Oh god, that is down bottom though. Sonic Wave committed. Not really doing too much, enough damage just yet. General has to commit a little bit further in, try and get FNG. He will secure the kill. But what cost? He lost Crystallize, and now General is potentially in trouble. DKPhobos doesn't have another bit of malice. All across the other tide is split the heroes up. But Illidan again, as long as you have the phase shift, you cannot really lock him down easily. You might have to go to lane or just wait for the creeps to respawn. Not too inefficient. Else on the map, RodjER. Sees Mirana and iLTW. You can commit. Leap forward into the arrow. Oh, Biver coming through, showing up his blink dagger. He still managed to secure. Makes for a much easier kill while still maintaining that leap economy. It's max level now, so replenish time is not the worst. 30 seconds compared to 60 at level 1. 2k health points already, and that's not even with the armament activated. So it's quite a lot to chew through for NaVi. Even with that magical burst, it didn't quite even have the Sonic Wave back at that point. Meanwhile, this continues to happen. Disruption into stun. Illidan stun up himself, pops a Phantasm now and just dies. Crystallize is not nearly as strong as he wants to be at this point in the game. Blink Burrow Strike also catches RodjER. 0-3-0 soon to be 0-4-0 here on this Night Stalker, unless General can have something to say about it. But comes in, trying to go for a little bit of an interruption. But a full 5-man lineup for Team Spirit is in this middle lane now. Almost 400 now with the spell amp. There's no reason for Team Spirit to take this kind of risk right now because they're way ahead in this game already. If you're ahead, get further ahead and don't throw it away. Dendi. First strike. All is there from the stun. Pit of Malice. He's just going to die. He thought he was safe. He thought Team Spirit would split up and farm, but they didn't. They stuck around as a 5-man unit. Or if you feel really bold now, could decide to go down mid, but within respawning, so I don't think that's going to be the play for Team Spirit. As I say that though, they're not TPing down there at all. Made his way down here to try and try to trade with the God Strength.
Radiant's courier
RodjER is
has
skipping
been
Creeper. He's got the Courier, so it's no shadows actually on it. As if we can though, that's a 22-minute Rex. Arrow will connect to the Dendi in the back. Nice little silence in the stun in general, keeping his friend safe. Now the epicenter was cancelled. Oh, the blink was cancelled, but might have been. I don't know. That is a big if at this point, especially without the BKB. With it, it gets a little bit easier because then, one more time, the only thing that you have to worry about is that demonic purge. It's still pretty useful in that particular scenario. A couple of TPs in the middle lane. They do not want to let this go just yet. They get the burst strike off on the Crystallize. Follow up here. They there's no Glimmer Cape. Will expire now. They will run him down with the arrow. Tower will go down. Token will chop away. At the same time, General ends up falling solo to Illidan. Must have been a bit of a lapse there because must have got the stun and killed immediately. Phantasm was used, so he had to do the reasons. It was one of these things where you don't even get a chance to react.
worthy tribute.
NaVi back to the fountain for Dendi as well. Dunes comes up, followed by Firestorm, Burst Strike. Yeah. 3 years down just like that. Falling apart at the seams. So that's still going to be an issue, but... oh, is it really? Look at Illidan, he has a freaking heart. With heart and armor, sitting at 4.5k health points. Arrow flies through, and oh, actually catches RodjER. Illidan, he wants that kill. But gets silenced up again. That is going for that. Meanwhile in the backline, so Crystallize comes in, leap away from iLTW. He'll be fine. In with some Biver, SoNNeikO commits the wards together with the Shackles to make that happen. Crystallize look for another target. Trying to fight up against Illidan, who gets a defensive disruption. BKB is now timed out. Oh my god, this is not fun to watch here. Illidan turns on the Phantasm, starts right-clicking, double kill for the big CK player. It is one of his most notorious heroes, and this game certainly shows why. They secure a team fight, they will secure the racks, with no buyback and Crystallize. Is this game? Got a question, is this game? Dendi gets the blink out, he'll be fine. This is the best that's going to get for NaVi. Also kind of low on mana. No demonic purge on FNG. But they're waiting away the Ancient. They want to end this game right now. They don't want this to turn into another 60-minute slugfest. And the arrow lands on Shadow Shaman. He's down. Bites back immediately. RodjER doesn't have the same luxury. Glorified melee creep at this point anyway. Crystallize comes in. Leap still comes out. And defensive reduction up from Mirana. Illidan down to half health. Time to right-click away with the crit. Healing himself up. Crystallize. His BKB will expire now. The stun. The drag back from the ULT Fiber. Also right-clicking away. The old Scepter will try and buy Crystallize a little bit more time. But he will fall. Does have buyback. Mirana did fall, but DKPhobos is gonna teleport right in. Mirana already pulled the trigger on the TP scroll, so he cannot hit you right there. NaVi still somehow they are in the game, but Illidan with that. Where's he at? Let's heal up a little bit on heart first. You know, the rest of the team controlling up the disruption into arrow once again. This crazy combo, and that will lead into another kill. Dendi also has buyback, and at this point though. Everyone has used it on the side of NaVi. Everyone has available general, still 100 gold off, and now Chaos9 dropping everything that he can on the defensive disruption, buying him more time. DKPhobos in front with the pipe, with everything, just keeping his friends alive. And the Ancient, the big one, down to low health. They get general, they get Dendi. The GG is forced out. NaVi, they are out of the Galaxy Battles. Hero qualifiers, just like that. Team Spirit coming up swinging in game number 1.